I'm here today to ask the Egyptian government to open the borders in Rafah to let enough aid in to help the people of Gaza. I'm also here to protest the illegal apartheid Israeli occupation of Gaza and of the occupied territories, and to express my support for an immediate ceasefire. I think the British government, the American governments, governments all over the world are allegedly collaborating in a genocide, and that has to stop, and it has to stop now. Last Friday, the International Court of Justice ruled in favour of 4 out of 5 requests by South Africa to assist the people of Gaza, and best result would have been for them to call for an immediate ceasefire, which they did not do. That was disappointing, but we're very pleased that they upheld all of the other 4 points in the application by South Africa, and we will not stop campaigning until there is a ceasefire, until there is justice for Palestine, freedom and independence for Palestine and its people.
As we mark this anniversary, we demand not just remembrance, but action. We demand social justice, dignity, and freedom, not just for Egyptians, not just for Palestinians, but for all of us oppressed peoples.
Embassy because we are trying to encourage them to open the borders, the Rafah borders, so that Palestinians, should they wish to leave, can do so. And we also want to encourage the Egyptian government to adhere to international law and to allow humanitarian aid into Palestine. After the ICJ ruling the other day, it would be great if the Egyptian government could comply with this and stick to their side of international law. And finally, to the UK government, Rishi Sunak, we demand an immediate ceasefire and an end to the occupation.
There lies a potent truth, a truth as clear as daylight that breaks through the darkest night. Opening the Rafah crossing, breaking this siege, is not an act of charity. It is an act of justice, a non-negotiable demand. It is a political decision that can and must be made. It is the bare minimum. A first step towards dismantling the chains of oppression that shackle the people of Palestine. Our solidarity, our unified voices, are our weapon against these intertwined systems of oppression. The shared struggle of all oppressed peoples across the globe is not just a rallying cry. The first step to support our people in Gaza in resisting the Israeli ethnic cleansing plans is by unconditionally opening the Rafah crossing and lifting the blockade of Gaza.
Just because the Egyptian government is not dropping bombs directly onto the Palestinian people does not mean that they're not in the harm or creating the harm for the Palestinian people. Dropping bombs is one thing, but restricting humanitarian aid and access and evacuation routes and safe routes, it's another killer. It's a big one. It's the second one directly straight after the bombs. The Egyptian government is complicit in this, and it has to be done that the Egyptian government changes their way. It has to be done that the Egyptian government opens these borders now. Open the border in Rafah now. Let humanitarian aid and access enter. The Egyptian government is just as much as complicit as the Israeli government.
Liberation. 13 years ago, it transcends borders and connects our struggles from Cairo to Gaza, from the bloody streets of Assad, Syria, to the war-torn villages of Congo. Our collective fight is not only a fight against a regime, a state, nor an oppressive entity, but also against a global system of injustice that thrives on our division and our silence.